everyone. Welcome to Endless Summer. My name is Laurie Goganzer, and I am the new president and CEO for the Community YMCA serving Monmouth County and Ocean counties. If you don't know, this YMCA serves over 20,000 people through all sorts of programs. Our programs are about youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. Tonight, we are here to raise money for our cause. We want to strengthen this community, and we want to be able to provide financial assistance to whomever needs it throughout the county. This evening's theme is all about water safety, and tonight we appreciate you coming here to support this annual benefit. We have this every year, but this year we're really excited. It's going to be a great night. We're going to celebrate some amazing honorees, and we're going to get into all the great work that this YMCA does, and we can't thank you enough for being a part of our special evening. Looking forward to a great night tonight. Everybody, let's have a good time.
Jack's influence on our program and the swimmers in it there's no end to it. I mean, as a coach, he's a great coach. He's one of the best coaches in the country. But he also does a lot more. He helps them with college decisions. As a head coach, you deal with a lot of personal issues with the kids too. You know, they come in, they kind of rely on you to be kind of a counselor to them as well. So as a coach, it's kind of never stops, and you have to mentor these kids in a lot of different ways. And Jack's one of the best at it. I believe Jack is deserving of the Vision Award because, I mean, he is dedicated to the Y, to the community, to its swimmers, to its members. Outside of that, he's also committed to YMCA Swimming in Whole. I mean, it goes further than just the Community YMCA. He sits on the national board. He also sat on the board for USA Swimming. He has his hat in a lot of things, and he's just, it's nonstop. I'd like to congratulate you, Jack, on the Vision Award. You know, for over 20 years, you served as my mentor. You've helped develop me into the man, father, husband, coach I am today, and I don't think there's a more deserving person than you. Congratulations.
It's an honor to receive such a distinction along the way. I've been doing it for such a long time. I'm not in it for this accolades, but I'm very thankful to receive it. Part of building this team and this culture, we were able to create a culture that our parents developed an understanding of volunteering and support. And I believe that they've raised over $170,000 over the past 20 years. And that money has gone on to help us provide more for the children that are coming into the program, or even the children outside of the program in the Y itself. So we're able to support the Y while achieving the accolades that we're getting as we go along, because we have such a strong parent group, and they have that understanding that it's not just you're here for your child to swim, you're here participate in volunteering and philanthropy and all the things that go along with it. They're a Y family. We're not just a team, we're a Y family. Yes, we were really proud that we took second place at last year's national meet combined. But when I took this job, it was my goal to win. So we're not finished yet.
John has been such a friend of the Y for so many years. He came in at a time when the Y was very challenged financially, organizationally, from a leadership perspective. And from the beginning, there was nothing that John wouldn't do, or if you asked John to participate in something or help out, that he wasn't willing to lend a hand. Consummate leader. He has sacrificed an awful lot in his personal life to give back to organizations like the YMCA, and he's left just such a great imprint on the Y and other places, so the community owes him a great deal of gratitude. John has dedicated so much time over so many years to the YMCA to ensure that the Y is strong, it's vibrant, its message resonates, and that the Y is going to be a real partner and a vibrant member in this community and player in this community for many years. John, I want to thank you for your many contributions to the YMCA, and I want to thank you for what you've done to improve the lives of so many in this community. Simply put, you've made a difference.
to be considered in the same category as Chris Mosley and Dan Honorees, and even people like Steve Bidgood, who are actual doers and have done so much for this Y, for me to be considered as one of them is quite an honor. We live in an area that was greatly affected by the events of 9/11, including I was affected by it, so I wanted to give something back. I used to have coffee with Sean Burns, and at that time he was the chief volunteer officer of the YMCA, and it was because of his urging that I joined the Red Bank Health and Fitness as a board member. Well, as chairman of Red Bank Health and Fitness, Strong Kids campaign, as well as teaching third graders how to swim, those to me were significant achievements of the Y, and I was happy to be a very big part of that. But also I like an organization that can make a difference to the community, and that's where I felt my greatest contribution was.
Chris wanted to do more to support the Y, and he was appointed for 2 years to serve on the Board of Management for our Family Health and Wellness Center in Red Bank. And he stepped in and he provided financial expertise, his community development skills, his fundraising skills, and helped the organization at Red Bank, helped us grow in terms of membership, improving the member experience, as well as raising significant dollars that made it possible for our vulnerable children and families to access the Red Bank Family Health and Wellness Center. Chris is so deserving of receiving the Chris Mosley Volunteer Achievement Award. In fact, he worked very closely with Chris Mosley to raise dollars to send kids to summer camp. He spent about 2 years working on our volunteer committee for a golf outing and helped to raise over $65,000 that made it possible for about 200 children to attend Camp Zender. So those kids had the opportunity for an incredible outdoor day camp experience. Chris, congratulations for receiving the Chris Mosley Volunteer Achievement Award, and thank you so much for all that you do to support the Y and for your commitment to children and families and helping to give them opportunities to learn, grow, and thrive at the Community YMCA. We are so grateful for your support.
It's a tremendous honor to receive the Chris Mosley Award, not only for myself, but for my family. We've grown up at the YMCA here in Red Bank. My children have been there over 10 years in various programs like swimming and other events. But to receive an award alongside the name of Chris Mosley is a special honor to me because he's such a benefactor and he gives a lot back to not only the community, but the local YMCA. And I'm very excited about being put alongside him in this local community. My interaction with the YMCA started a little over 10 years ago when my oldest son came to us wanting to swim competitively for the Red Bank Y. So we got involved early on through the athletic side of things, and then it evolved from there. I was fortunate enough to be invited to participate in a local board, which was a tremendous experience for me, which led into being part of the local golf committee, which have raised thousands of dollars for many children and many activities and events for the local YMCA. So between athletics and working on the local board and then helping raise money through various golf outings, it's been a tremendous opportunity, not only for me, but my children, but my entire family. I'd also say one of the tremendous opportunities we had in working with the Y is educating people about what the YMCA stands for and what it can do. It's not only a gym, it's not only a place to go and learn how to swim, but it's also a place that people can go and feel safe and secure, and it helps people mentally, emotionally, and financially, so that it keeps them on the right path in the right areas at the right time. That's the special time and place that I have in my heart for the YMCA.
The Community YMCA is so honored to be able to recognize Pat, Fred, and the entire Sea Shipping line for their participation in the holiday drive. This is a unique endeavor that the Community YMCA's Counseling and Social Services branch organizes, and with that we're able to reach the neediest of children throughout Monmouth and Ocean County. Sea Shipping Line staff, they are tremendous when it comes to the excitement and the enthusiasm they put behind participating in the holiday gift drive for the children we serve through the Y. They truly take a lot of pride in wrapping the gifts and really making an effort to purchase as much as they can for each one of the children represented on their tree. The Sea Shipping Line is so deserving of an award such as the Community Partner Award. They truly lead and give from the heart, and with that they've created an atmosphere of giving with their staff. We are able to have a broader, a deeper community impact by our partnership, and this is a true example of the community partnership that the Y is so grateful for. So on behalf of the children and families whose holidays are made brighter, Pat, Fred, and the entire staff at Sea Shipping Line, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, and congratulations.
Sea Shipping Line was started in 1986 in Red Bank, New Jersey, and since then we have grown into an international company with offices throughout the United States.
Some of the values that guide Sea Shipping Line are basically hard work, and we are actually like a family. We have a lot of very long-time employees, and so we try to instill in everybody the sense of help to their fellow staff member, and we also like to give back to the community. We try to do we do that several times a year to different people and different corporations, and we also instill in everyone I guess just the sense of being together.
First of all, the YMCA's holiday drive to us is one of the nicest opportunity to give to the community. We like the idea that we're actually giving something to a family, that we know that it personally affects someone. If you only take your own life and think about the holiday and your own children or grandchildren opening the gift, I think that's the big part of giving to this particular drive for the holidays.
The core of what we do, because without them we really could not do it in the way that we do.
Yeah, I think the YMCA is now part of our DNA.
Yeah.
Going forward, we certainly hope to participate in other activities that the Y is offering in addition to the holiday campaign.
Well, Rich and I really met professionally. I have a restaurant business. We needed to switch banks, and we were looking for who would be the most helpful, and I met Rich at Investors. And it started a great relationship because, I mean, we all have cliches about bankers and all the rest of it, and they were remarkably helpful to us, and Rich was always available. And it kind of grew from there. When Sandy hit, we were devastated like any number of people, and Rich was one of the first phone calls I made, and he was a calming presence and reassured us that nothing bad was going to happen from the bank's perspective, and it went great from there. An interesting thing about Rich is, I guess if you know me, I start asking you to do things, and I asked Rich if he would join our board at Holiday Express because I really had come to know him by then. When you're in the corporate world, it's always assumed it's a good thing for you to do boards and all that, but Rich does it with a certain gusto and enthusiasm that sometimes I see him come into our meetings, you know, and it's like, oh, why did I make you do you know, and I don't mind saying Investors Bank has made a big point of their community involvement in meeting all the people that I've worked with there. That's what they do. And, you know, I think that there's a certain approach to corporate philanthropy, which maybe sometimes looks shallow. And in this case, it's real. They've been tremendous to us, and I know that Rich has been involved with so many other programs, not the least of which is the Y. So Rich, I want to congratulate you. on getting this award, the Distinguished Citizen Service Award. It's even hard to say, but it's harder still to do all the things that you do for the community. And I, for one, and on behalf of myself and Holiday Express and our little restaurant group, want to thank you for everything you do.
As the senior executive of Investors Bank who resides here in Monmouth County, it is a pleasure to be able to donate my time, treasure, and talent and have it matched by a great employer like Investors Bank here in Monmouth County. Some of the organizations we've supported over the past couple of years includes the YMCA, the Count Basie Theater, Christian Brothers Academy, Trinity Hall, Mercy Sisters Academy, the Arc of Monmouth County, the Food Bank, Colliers Youth Services. My favorite quote regarding community service was by Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill said, "You make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give." Thank you. It's an honor to receive this and to be among the group of distinguished former recipients of this award. I would like to thank my coworkers, my family, my friends, and my business associates who helped sponsor this evening's event.
One of our most important initiatives is water safety. Drowning is the second leading cause of accidental death in children under the age of 14. Every day, 2 children die in our country from drowning. In the state of New Jersey alone, this past summer, over 30 people died of drowning deaths, tragic, which might have been preventable. These are alarming statistics, and with your support tonight, we can provide more affordable swim lessons to children in Monmouth County and expand water safety education to help prevent drownings. We know that teaching children how to be safe in and around water reduces the risk of drowning. It's one of the most important life skills children can learn. Let's create a wave of support tonight so that more children can have access to YMCA swim lessons and great programs. Together, we can do this. We can make a difference. Congratulations one more time to all of our amazing honorees. We cannot thank you enough for all that you do to support this YMCA and our community. And thank you, everyone here tonight, for joining us, for supporting our cause of strengthening our community. Enjoy the rest of the evening, everyone. Thank you.